Hey, welcome back to Evil's Comics. I'm Evil Mike, and this is going to be my new comic book pickups from May 3rd, 2023. It is a mega stack. Also included is my free comic book pickups. That's why I'm filming this on Saturday, May 6th. But I'll show you the new comics, and then we'll get to the free comic books. But before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe. It does help out this channel. I'm on YouTube for the interaction. Let's talk about it, you know what I'm saying? So let's get started with what I picked up from this week's, and I left some in my box, so I'll kind of get into that at the end. But DC Comics, Dawn of DC, Batman issue 135 or Legacy number 900. Very excited about that. Went with cover A. I don't know. One I'm really excited about, but ablaze, we got Animal Castle Volume 2 Issue 1. I loved Animal Castle. I know a lot of us indie people did. I mean, just look at the cover. I love the art and everything. A big one. I'm really excited for this one for a lot of reasons, but DC Comics, Dawn of the DC, we got Shazam number 1, but the reasons that I'm most excited about is Mark Waid and Dan Mora are doing this comic. The same people who just got done doing World's Finest have moved over to this. That's pretty much like, you know, top DC tier right there. So there's going to be a trend of this week, and I picked up all of them. I don't know why. But Marvel, we got issue number 1 of Spider-Man 2099, Dark Genesis, the first appearance of Carnage 2099. Let's get there, alright? So Marvel Comics, we got Cult of Carnage, Misery, issue number 1. I went with the Enoch Lee. I love this cover. I know my boy Glenn's gonna love it. And what I was kind of referencing is all the Carnage stuff. I think there's like, altogether there's like 5 different Spider-Man books, and like 4 of them are Carnage related. I think I grabbed like 2 of them in this, and I still got 2 in my box, something like that. Marvel, we got Before the Fall of X, we got Sons of X, issue number 1. I'm not positive, but the only reason I picked this up is because I think it's like the final book that ties in with the Sins of Sinister, because I haven't really been reading the main X-Men run, I've just been reading the event. But, I mean, maybe if it turns out to be like going on to another event, I don't know, we'll see. I might continue on. Sins of Sinister was actually really good. So DC Comics, under the Black Label, we got Peacemaker Tries Hard, issue number 1. I couldn't pass this up with the cover. This is the first cover appearance of Bruce Wayne the dog. It's Peacemaker's new pug. DC Comics, issue number 5 of Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing. I forget who does this cover. I think it is Carmen D. Gorman Dominico. Yeah, I messed that one up. Alright, this cover I do know, but this is Batman and Joker, the Deadly Duo, the last issue, issue number 7, DC Comics, under the Black Label, and I went with the Simon Beasley variant. I love Simon Beasley. I know a lot of people are kind of mixed with him, but man, I love his art. I'm a big Lobo fan, and he draws a lot of Lobo. DC Comics, we got Adventures of Superman, John Kent, issue 3. But I picked up the President Superman variant. I love, I'm a big President Superman fan. Like I think I pick him over regular Superman. A big boy book right now. It's shooting up in dollars, man. The Spider-Man stuff's going crazy. But this is Marvel Spider-Man issue number 8. The cover A, Bagley cover, but this is the second Spider-Boy. Anyway, the first appearance of Spider-Boy wasn't bad. Star Wars Yoda Marvel issue number 7 with my General Grievous. They had a lot of dope covers, man, but I'm a huge General Grievous fan. I'm not going to pass up a Star Wars book that I'm reading with him on the cover. I hope he's in the book. We got Marvel Comics, the last issue of Joe Fixit, issue number 5. It's been a fantastic read all the way through. I'm kind of hoping they get Peter David to keep going with that. Image Comics, under their Shadowline production, this is Dead Romans issue number 2, and this dropped last week. This is like the indies that I missed from my last week. So I do still have some books in the box. I got Junk Rabbit issue number 2, Hairball issue number 2, Flash 798, but I'm like 20 issues behind on Flash. I'll get there eventually. Edge of Spider-Verse #1. That's another Carnage book or Spider-Man book. Carnage Reigns #1. Demon War, Scarlet Sins, and then I had Death Dealer on my list, but they did not have it at the shop. Okay, so now let's get into the free comic book days. If you didn't know, today is free comic book day. It's still going on. It's still Saturday. If your shops are open late, you can still hit them up, but they are giving away a lot of different free comic books. My shop had a limit. It was a limit 3, and if you spent $5 or more on any comic books, that you got another book. And so since I picked up quite a bit of books, I got more books, but really I only picked up 5. But I did pick up, this was my hot book, the one I wanted the most, Dawn of DC's Night Terrors. It's kind of like the preview issue into the series about to start, and I did look in it, and it is amazing, just the art and the design and everything. This was actually on my list for this week, so I'm glad it was one of the free comic books. Saved me some money because I was going to spend the $5 on it anyways. But Dawn of the DCs, this is DC We Are Legends special edition, and this is really like the part 1 into all these like different storylines that they're about to get, which I'm excited on each one of them. City Boy, what is it, Spirit World, and the Vigil, and they all spawned out of Lazarus Planet. So if you're not familiar with that, that's where they kind of came from. Jeff Lemire's new book from Image Comics. We got Fish Flies, and I did flip through it. It looks pretty good so far. I haven't read it, but it did look interesting. We got, those were the 3 I was after actually. These were the 2 extra that I got. But this is Marvel Comics. We got Uncanny Avengers #1, and it has like a preview of another book at the end. And I did flip through it. It looks pretty cool. The art is fantastic. And I picked up, this was a big pickup for me. I didn't realize it was going to look this good, but this is Marvel's Spider-Man and Venom issue #1, and this one also has another preview. And I think the preview on the back of this one is the Marvel Ultimate that they're about to do, the Ultimate Khaled or what. The very last thing is I was actually spotted there. I couldn't really do any film. I did take a little film of the outside, but it was really crowded and packed. And it kind of looks weird if I was filming, like, you know, with it being that packed. But I did get spotted by a writer and an artist because they did feature some local, like, you know, Denver, like comic book artists and stuff. I want to say a total of 6. But one was a book that I had reviewed, and they actually recognized me before I recognized them, and they had something for me. And this is a Whatnot exclusive from Scout Comics. This is Junior, and they actually personally signed it it's Alex Camento, because I can only see their last names over here, and the other guy is Callahan. I think it's Sean Callahan. But they actually personalized it and put it down here with their signatures, but they put "To Evil Mike." I love this book. I think the worst thing about it was in trade paper. Like, the continuing story was, you know, this was the #1, and then the rest of it was going to be in a trade paperback. I know Scout's kind of doing a lot of that lately, but I was informed that they are going to drop the trade paperback, and they're going to go back and separate that into single issues. So the whole set of Junior is coming. It's just a matter, I think, of like 6 months away. And I don't know if the camera picked that up, but it is a shiny. And this is my first Whatnot exclusive. I don't do Whatnot, so I was pretty excited to get a Whatnot exclusive. There was some other free swag stuff that I picked up, and really excited because this is one of my favorite artists, and she was commissioned to do the logo for Free Comic Book Day, but I got a bookmark, and this is Laura Braga's art. So I was trying to pick up everything that had her logo, that had her art on it, but they had a button with her art on it. They had a free pen, which I use a lot of pens, so I was like, heck yeah, and it says Free Comic Book Day on it. And then I thought this was stickers, but it turns out they're tattoos, but it also does have like Laura's art on it right there, and with the free comic book. I'm going to see if I can turn them into stickers, because I like some of these. I like comics, and they did a little contest where you answered some trivia stuff, and I answered like 4 different correctly and won some little prizes. But one I am most excited about, because he's one of my favorite characters, but I got this dope poster from the 2016 Ghost Rider Marvel Now run, which I couldn't believe they still had in fancy condition. It is folded, but still, it's nice, you know what I'm saying? I love Robbie Reyes. He is my favorite Ghost Rider. I love Ghost Rider, but man, when they came out with Robbie Reyes, they break the mold. The other two are these dope Dawn of the DC posters, which I'm excited about. I got the Superman right here, and it says the Dawn of the DC stuff at the bottom with their long single posters. And then the other one that I got was a Far Sector. I could have got a Shazam, and I could have got I think it was an Aqualad, but I went with the two that I kind of really like. And honestly, I wasn't a big fan of the art for Shazam, and I do like Shazam. But that is everything I picked up. I already kind of mentioned what I left in my box. It's just a couple books. I think it's like a matter of 6 or 7, something like that, which I'll probably pick up Monday, Tuesday, something like that. But that is everything I got. It was a fantastic free comic book day. I had a great time. I met a lot of different artists and writers. It was really cool. Especially at my LCS, there was a lot of different kids there. But hey guys, I hope y'all went out there, supported your local LCSs, because it's not just about the free comics. They have to buy those at a small percentage, but still. But that's really all I got for you. I do have some reviews coming finally. I know I've been a little absent, like a week behind, but I will be dropping a bunch of different reviews. The two that I can top of my head is Plush and Lovesick. But if you saw any books that I dropped and you want me to review them, just reach out and I'll hop on it. Alright guys, that's all I got for you. I hope you have a great Saturday. I'll see y'all out there in the wild. Alright guys,